I am thrilled. What's up everybody? I am Fami Made Up. Today we're going to do several looks with the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. I'm not exactly sure how many looks I've done by now, so I'll pop it up here. We're gonna create all types of looks, from wearable to soft glam to full glam. Some of them will be all matte. Others will introduce some metallics, and of course we will use the beautiful shimmers. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're gonna do a wearable look. We're gonna use the mattes, the rosy ones. So these three. I'm gonna get started with the shade Wit. And with Wit, I'm starting to give the shape back here along the crease. And I'm creating the outer V. I am bringing it here under the brow. And I do want it pretty close to the brow because this will be our transition shade. This is the color that's gonna be peeking out around the other colors. I'm sorry about my bloodshot eye. It's going away. It usually takes a few days for the eyeball to fully absorb the blood. I know that sounds very cringy, but it doesn't hurt at all. And that was a Sephora number 27 brush that I was using. Now I'm gonna take a smaller, rougher brush and deepen it out with Vague. So we're gonna take it again along the crease, mostly focusing it out here in the outer V. And don't bring it as high up as the first shade. Now I'm taking Vague, pinching my brush, and I'm running it down the lower lash line. But honestly, I wiped off my brush on my towel. I'm running the brush here along the harsh line, and it's doing a great job at blending it and making it softer. I don't even think we need the lightest shade, but let's use just a little bit here on the brow bone. Yeah, just like that. Now I'm not loving Vague, only Vague along the lower lash line. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of Tender, but just in the outer third of the lower lash line. I think it needs, yeah, we need some depth out here. Now I'm gonna take my eyeliner. This is the brown liner from Natasha Denona, and I'm gonna focus it here on the outer third, really close to the lash line. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit messy because I'm going to smudge it. And I'm grabbing my Sigma E21 smudge brush. It's just a tiny little brush, great size for smudging. And I'm stretching that eyeliner really as far in as it wants to stretch. So I'm bringing it in towards the inner part of the eye. Perfect. And we're finished with this look. Super simple, just using the matte pinky shades in the palette. Just wanted to give you an idea of what kind of look you could get if you used those shades. Now I am going to pop on a little bit of mascara. Probably not a little bit, probably a good amount. And this is the Huda One Coat Wow mascara. This is very recent launch, and I am liking it a lot. So I'm putting on mascara, and I've been wanting to really use this little gadget more. It's a lash guard, and I thought you used it like this, or maybe you do, I don't know. But then I saw somebody else use a similar lash guard, and they did this, and it seems more intuitive this way. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Does it make a difference? I think it makes a difference. Not a huge one, but yeah, I think I can see a difference. Actually, I was just able to get better results on this eye without it. So TBD. I don't know how I feel about it yet. For this next look, I'm going to build on what we have already on the eyes, and I'm just gonna amp it up. So it's gonna be more of a soft glam kind of vibe. I'm gonna take Silhouette, which is the darkest shade, and I'm gonna start by intensifying the eyeliner. Then I'm gonna take my eyeliner again, and I'm gonna tight line the outer third again, looking good. Now I'm gonna take Tender on my Sephora brush, the one I used before, and I'm going to deepen the crease. Some more Tender. Place it here in the outer third where we want the most concentration of pigment. And then I'll bring it into the crease and through the crease. And I'm connecting the eyeshadow softly here through to the nose. I just like the effect that it gives. Okay, and now to deepen things up even more, I'm gonna take Silhouette and place it here in the outer third, close to the eyeliner. Pat it on and then blend, but don't blend too much because we do want it to stay nice and dark. I need a clean brush to help me blend. Now I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. And this time I'm gonna remember to tap it on my hand first before stamping it on the eye, because it previously went on really pigmented and it was a little bit harder to blend. And I have a rogue eyebrow here. Have you noticed this guy? He has a mind of its own. Sometimes it'll obey me with the brow freeze. Sometimes I have to get the got-to-be glue. Today it just is doing whatever it wants. And there's a few hairs that are just as rebellious as this guy, but yeah, I think I need to give it a name or something. Oh, now it's behaving. Hold on. Okay, now it's sort of sticking to my skin. Let's see how long that lasts. Especially since I'm blending and moving the skin around it. It sort of sets him free from the glue. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just swiping off, brushing off some of the fallout. Fantastic. It looks like I need a little bit more help blending out those edges. So I am going to use a powder foundation, or you can use just a face powder. This one is from Bare Minerals. I think it's a sample and I have it in light 25 warm. So I'm going to take just oh, this is powdery. I'm gonna take a little bit of this on a Morphe brush and just blend out those edges. Why am I holding it? I'm holding it as if there were a mirror here, but there's no mirror. Much better. Oh, there we go. See, my hair whoop, already fell. Now that we have intensified the matte shades, I want to introduce another texture. So I think I want to do a metallic, a dark brown all along the lash line, a little bit above the lash line. So let's explore the formulas together, because just looking at them from here in the pan, I see that this one could be a potential one, or filigree, but they do swatch quite different. So if we take Ella, and I pulled up the website because I wanted to see the descriptions. Ella is a sparkling foiled warm fawn. This is not as dark as I would like it to be. So let's go and try filigree, which is a sparkling foiled medium neutral brown. Yes, that's exactly what I want. So while they're both sparkling foiled shades, yeah, obviously this filigree is much deeper, so let's do that one. And I'm taking filigree in my Refer 26 brush. It's a pointy pencil brush so that I can place the shadow really close to the lash line. I wonder if I'll get more intensity with my fingers. So I'm gonna switch to my finger. This is what it looks like. Yes, I'm definitely getting more intensity. Of course, we are occupying a larger surface area of the lid. That's fine. I just decided let's not make it precise. So let's throw it on there. And right off the bat, this is a beautiful finish. Look at the effect that it just gave us. Really liking that. Okay, I just decided. I know exactly what I want to do here. I'm gonna take, again, filigree, and I'm going to bring it up here in the outer third towards the middle, but not past the middle of the lid. Gives us a gorgeous metallic sheen. All right, now I want to play with the new Wet Effect formula, and that's the one highlighted in green. So we have Delilah, Sheen, and Mia. So Delilah, Sheen, and Mia. Let's see, of course I have to swatch them. Hold on. I mean, I've swatched them before, but I want to do that again. Delilah, Sheen. Delilah, Sheen, and Mia. It's really cool to see them side by side with the metallics. And now we're seeing the 3 Wet Effect shades next to the 2 metallics. Both finishes are absolutely gorgeous. This one does look smoother, while this one has more of a lighter base. Well, this one does have a darker base, but still it's not as dark as filigree. And these two, Sheen and Mia, don't have much of a base. It's more a very delicate glitter, and they don't feel as creamy as the metallics do. Not that that is a bad thing at all. I'm just trying to describe what the formula feels like. I think that the eye look is already looking amazing, but I think I'm gonna take Sheen and I'm gonna put it in towards the inner corner, but I am going to use my Pat McGrath Intensify stick. You can use a glitter glue like the NYX Witter glue, or you can even wet your brush with a little bit of setting spray. And with my Refer 28, I'm taking Sheen and I'm going to do a sort of like a soft cut crease. I'm gonna bring it up to the crease, and this flat brush will help us draw a precise line here, but afterwards I will apply the same shade with my finger to get a more intense effect. So here we're just carving out this line. Now I'm taking Sheen, my fingertip. It's pretty neat, the feel of it, that it feels dry, but it adheres to your lid really nicely. It just feels like a very fine, smooth texture. And there we go. Oh, you know what I want to do? Here on the lower lash line, I'm going to take the pointy brush again and put filigree on the lower lash line, just in the center. And then I'm going to take Sheen again on that same flat brush and just highlight along here the inner corner. But this look is already entering full glam territory, so we're gonna leave it alone at this. Yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it, because I feel that the moment that you start adding a lot of glitter on the eyelids kind of takes over the look. So I'm gonna leave it at this. And so this is another soft glam option, and this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. It's definitely amped up because we introduced the metallics and a little bit of the wet effect shadow. If I were to leave it at this, I would add either one more coat of mascara or false lashes, because the eyelashes are starting to get lost, so they definitely need some reinforcement. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Next up, we're gonna do an evening look. And I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because I want to do a black wing liner, and I've only been able to do it successfully on my eyes maximum 2 times. What's challenging about my eye is that I have some folds that come down and get in the way of a wing. But I was watching a video of a makeup artist walking through her technique. I'll tell you about that video after I'm done with the wing. Let's just go ahead and get started. The first thing that she does, and her name is Liv Madorma. She folds a makeup wipe. She uses her waterline as a guide, and she places the makeup wipe in the angle to continue the line, the waterline, and she kind of goes back, forth, and down. And that is supposed to leave a line that will serve as a guide for your wing. I don't see that much of a line. I mean, it did remove makeup, but her line was sharper. I can hardly see mine. Hold on. Okay, yes, I see it. I'm gonna use exactly the same products as she uses. The Inglot Duraline, the Inglot Eyeliner Gel in 777. And I do not have the angled brush that she used, but I do have these 2 sizes. And I'm debating whether to go with the smaller one or the more of a regular sized one. On one hand, I feel that it would be easier with this one because I can do the line a little bit at a time. But on the other hand, I feel that as long as I get the angle right, and the moment I stamp and drag, maybe the fact that this covers a larger area will be easier. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this one because it just looks more similar to the brush that she used, and I want to copy her exactly. So she puts a tiny drop directly into the product. Before, I used to scoop out a little bit of the product, put it on the cap, and then put a drop of the Duraline and mix it here, but she does it directly onto the pot. So I'm gonna do the same thing, and then she takes a little bit like that, and then she kind of presses it against the cap. And also a very important step that she mentioned was I don't know if she pinches it or just she does this sort of motion to get rid of any blobs of product that might be stuck to the sides of the brush. One thing that I used to do is to start from the base of the lashes up, but she does it the opposite way. Let me find my line there from the makeup wipe. Oh no, but she says that you're supposed to look at the mirror from the front as if you were talking to the mirror. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to talk now. What happened? Where's the... I didn't draw anything. I'm gonna need a different brush to fill the wing. Oh man, I messed something up there. Okay, but I will fix it in a minute, because she also gave really good tips on how to fix things, how to clean up the wing if you make a mistake. Okay, I'm reverting back to the angled brush. Did I do it? I think I kind of did it. Okay, so let me try to fix some things. I'm gonna grab the other angle brush that I have, and then she said to just kind of wipe it on a makeup wipe, and then use it to clean up the wing. That works, it works. What an amazing tip. This really works to clean up the lines. As long as you know how to clean them up though. Like, I don't know what I want here. Okay, yeah, so it looks too thick. No, does it? I am pretty happy with that. Okay, I'm thrilled. I really was not expecting for this to work out. This is a video you need to watch. Getting ready with Liv Madorma. Go watch it. This video is part of Kellyanne's platform, mxka.co. Again, I'll link it down in the description box. I have been watching her channel for the past 2 days. I think I'm like 80% done watching all of her videos, and I've learned so much, so many techniques that just have left me really inspired. So highly recommend. Oh my god, I am thrilled. I had given up on wings. I really had. I mean, obviously this one needs work, but it's my left side, so that's always harder for me. But the right side, yes. Okay, so back to this look. Let's get into the glitter here, Muse. Let me swatch it first. All right, this is what it looks like. It is beautiful, but I am concerned that it'll take over the look. I am going to start very little at a time. I'm gonna grab Muse and place it not all over the lid, just in the center, above the wing. I'm gonna just concentrate it there. Again, in the same spot, just with my finger, not with a brush, so that we can get the most impact possible. Yeah. That's it. So let's see it together with the other eye. Yes, it definitely amped up the look, but it has not taken over, where all you see is glitter and the wing. I wanted to say to put it here in the lower lash line. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Muse. Yes, Muse on my rougher 21 brush. Now this shade is a little flaky, but as long as you press it first in the area where you want it. Don't swipe it, try to just press it so you get all the glitter particles pressed against the skin. Oh, I should have wet the brush. It's subtle, but the sparkle is there. Okay, I think we are going to stop there. Just more glitter. I'm putting more Muse. The very last step, and this is, yeah, for real the last step, I am going to take my Nabla Cupid's Arrow eyeliner in black, and I think, is this a Kajal? I don't know, but this is the most intense eyeliner, creamy. You're gonna see how easy it is to get maximum impact with this. This one and the Victoria's Secret Kajal liners, oh my god, the creamiest that I've tried. I'm gonna put it in the lower lash line. Okay, how do I do this? See that? And smudge a little bit of that liner onto the lash line. And I do want to get all of the waterline all across it from beginning to end. So I'm gonna tuck the eyeliner into the water duct. And there we go. All right, smudge the waterline. Now we need false lashes. We absolutely need some lashes because I can hardly see I can hardly see my lashes now, so. Lashes are on. Now this look feels complete. We really needed a bolder lash. This one from Sigma is one of my favorite styles. It's called Whimsical, and I like it because it's wispy. It's not a dense black lash. You can see the eyeshadow through it, so it's not completely covering up the look that we've worked so hard to create. So I absolutely love it. I am gonna go put on blush and bronzer, and I'll be right back. I hope that you found this video helpful and that you are feeling inspired to play with your palette if you picked it up, or maybe you've been eyeing the palette and you needed some more convincing, or perhaps this video convinced you that you do not need this palette. Either way, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.